What about email marketing? I know it's not as trendy as social media,
Right.
but does it still have a place in the SEO world?
It absolutely does. While email marketing might not directly impact your search rankings,
Okay,
it can be a powerful tool for amplifying your content and indirectly boosting your SEO efforts.
I'm intrigued.
Mhm.
Tell me more about how that works.
Think about it this way. When you send out an email newsletter with a link to your latest blog post,
Okay.
you're extending the reach of that content beyond your website.
Mm-hmm.
If your subscribers find the content valuable, they
Yeah.
might share it on their own social media channels or even link to it from their own websites.
So email becomes this ripple effect, spreading our content further and
Yeah,
potentially attracting more of those valuable backlinks.
exactly. And here's a pro tip from the ebook. Make sure to include social sharing buttons within your email newsletters
Right?
to make it super easy for people to share your content.
Okay, so we've covered on-page SEO, off-page SEO, content creation, social media, email marketing. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
But before we move on to measuring our success, I have a question that's been bugging me.
Okay.
How do we even know which keywords to target in the first place?
That's a great question. Keyword research is a crucial step in any SEO strategy,
Okay,
and it's something that often gets overlooked.
so where do we even begin with keyword research? Do we just brainstorm a list of words related to our business and hope for the best?
There's a bit more strategy involved than that. The ebook suggests starting with web analytics. Tools like Google Analytics or HubSpot can give you insights into which keywords are already driving traffic to your website.
Ah, so we're using data to guide our keyword choices rather than just guessing.
Exactly. And there are other great tools out there to help you delve even deeper.
Okay,
You can use free resources like the Google AdWords keyword tool and Google Insights for search
okay.
to discover related keywords, see how competitive those keywords are,
Hmm.
and even find out how many people are searching for them each month.
So there's a whole science to this. It's not just about picking words we like. It's about finding words that people are actually using to search for what we offer.
Right.
What about just manually searching on Google? Is there any value in that?
Absolutely. It's a great way to get a feel for the competition, see
Okay.
where your competitors are ranking for certain keywords,
Hmm.
and even glean keyword ideas from those autocomplete suggestions that pop up as you type.
Wow, I never thought of that. It's like Google's giving us free keyword suggestions right there in the search bar.
Exactly. They're telling you what people are searching for, so pay attention.
This is all so insightful. It feels like we're finally cracking the code of SEO.
Hmm.
But once we've implemented all these strategies, how do we know if they're actually working? Do we just cross our fingers and hope for the best?
I wouldn't recommend leaving it all to chance.
Yeah.
Measuring your SEO success is crucial.
Okay.
It's like setting out on a road trip without a map or GPS.
Right.
You might eventually get to your destination, but it's going to take a lot longer and involve a lot of wrong turns.
Okay. So how do we measure our SEO success?
Mhm.
What are the key metrics we should be tracking?
Well, the ebook highlights several important metrics.
Okay.
Let's start with traffic from organic search.
Okay.
This is how many people are finding your website through unpaid natural search results.
Right.
If your SEO is working, you should see this number steadily increasing.
So it's not just about getting any traffic. It's about getting the right kind of traffic, people who are actually searching for what you offer.
Exactly. And remember, traffic is great, but it's just the first step.
Okay.
We need to make sure those visitors are actually turning into leads and customers.
Right. That's where tracking leads and ROI comes in.
Right. So we're not just looking for vanity metrics. We want to see how SEO is impacting our bottom line.
Absolutely. Tools like Google Analytics can track how many leads and sales are generated specifically from organic search traffic,
Okay.
giving you a clear picture of your SEO ROI.
Okay, so we're tracking traffic leads and ROI. What other metrics should be on our radar?
The ebook also mentions index pages.
Okay.
This refers to how many pages of your website have been successfully crawled and indexed by search engines.
Right.
The more pages that are indexed, the greater your potential reach.
Oh, okay.
It's like having a bigger shop window to display your goods.
So we want to make sure that search engines can find and understand as much of our website as possible.
Exactly. And don't forget about those inbound links we discussed earlier.
Right.
Tracking your inbound links is a key indicator of your off-page SEO success.
You want to see a steady increase in the number and quality of websites linking back to you.
It's like a constant popularity contest, and we're aiming to be the prom king and queen of the internet.
You could say that. But seriously, those links are crucial
Yeah.
because they signal to search engines that your site is authoritative and trustworthy.
Okay.
And speaking of trustworthiness,
Yeah.
Remember that Google is also paying attention to user experience.
What does user experience have to do with SEO?
Think about it. If someone lands on your website and it takes forever to load or it's difficult to navigate,
Mhm.
they're probably going to bounce right back to the search results and click on a different link.
Right.
That sends a signal to Google that your site isn't providing a good user experience.
So we need to make sure our website is fast, user-friendly, and mobile optimized.
Exactly. Google wants to deliver the best possible results to its users.
Right.
So they prioritize websites that provide a positive experience.
This is all making so much sense. But before we wrap up this deep dive, I have one more question for you.
Okay.
What's one piece of advice you would give to someone who's just starting out with SEO?
Don't get overwhelmed.
Okay.
SEO is a marathon, not a sprint.
Right.
Start by focusing on the fundamentals, creating high-quality content that serves your target audience,
Yeah.
optimizing your website for both users and search engines,
Mhm.
and building genuine relationships that will naturally lead to those valuable backlinks.
That's great advice. And remember, the SEO landscape is constantly changing, so it's important to stay curious and keep learning.
Absolutely.
This ebook is a great starting point,
Right.
but there are tons of resources out there to help you stay up to date on the latest trends and best practices.
Absolutely. Don't be afraid to experiment and try new things.
Right.
The world of SEO is always evolving,
Yeah.
and what works today might not work tomorrow.
Right.
The key is to stay flexible, keep learning, and never give up.
Well said. We hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating world of SEO. We've covered a lot of ground, but this is just the beginning of your SEO journey.
Right.
Now, armed with this knowledge, go forth and conquer the search results.
Happy optimizing.